Good morning and happy day one of Vlogmas. I'm so excited that December 1st has rolled back around. We are getting into my favorite time of the year, and I'm so excited to be doing Vlogmas again this year. I hope that you guys are excited to follow along this month. I'll just take you guys throughout the month with my family and just our everyday life this month. That's what you'll be seeing a lot of. And of course, a ton of knitting. It's still pretty early. Everybody is asleep but me and the cats. They are wide awake. They always want their breakfast first thing in the morning. So I fed them and I lit some candles. That's been my favorite thing to do in the morning, is light, especially the woodwick candle. I love those candles. They smell amazing, but I love the sound that they make as well. So I lit some candles and plugged in the Christmas tree. That's been my new morning routine and it's been making me very happy. So I'm about to go make some coffee and breakfast and then get some knitting done this morning. It's time to start with Advent knitting. I am so excited to start knitting on the Cozy Knitter socks and open up my Bumblebee Acres Advent and knit my round and round cowl. So I'll be showing you guys that here shortly. Do you guys see our little heater back here? So I live right outside of Phoenix, Arizona. It doesn't get super cold here often or stay cold for long, but it was in the 30s a couple of nights. So we brought that out to have on in the evenings down here and in the mornings because we are not used to the cold temps anymore. But all right, I'm off to make some coffee. So every year that I have done Vlogmas, this will be my third year, I have showed you guys my daily socks that I've had on. So I'm not sure if that's something that y'all enjoy, but I thought we should continue the tradition. So today's socks are my Cable Ridge socks. This is one of my patterns that is available on Ravelry and on Etsy. And I knit these out of Tippy Tree yarns in the Mean Mr. Mustard colorway. Very, very gorgeous colorway. And the pattern's super fun. It has lots of texture and a very simple cable running down the center. And they're keeping my toes nice and toasty today because it's a little bit of a chilly morning. I think it's in the 40s this morning. Pretty chilly for here anyways. So I have the Bumblebee Acres Downton Abbey Advent to open. So I have there's 25 of the little packages here, and then this one says open on Christmas Day. So that one is to save for last. I tried to put them in order with the numbers here, and I have them in this yarn bowl that was a gift from my friend Jenny a few years ago. So gorgeous. So let's start with number 1. Okay, I just have to say that the fact that they have their labels on here and like the tiny little label is absolutely adorable. And I love that they've named each day. So with my Bumblebee Acres advent calendar, I'm going to be knitting my round and round cow pattern. So I'm really excited to get this balled up and get to knitting on that. So I'm going to go settle in with my coffee and do all of the advent knitting. So I've just sat down in my office to find a stitch marker to put on my round and round cow. As you will have seen, I've knit my cozy knitter socks, the first stripe in each of those, and I have cast on the round and round cow. So I will show you guys that once I get a little bit more done. But I wanted to show you a couple of sets of progress keepers and stitch markers that I received. I'm excited to put them on all of my gift knitting and my advent knitting, and I will show more of the package that I received on the next podcast, but I wanted to show you guys these really quick. So the package is from 3 by the Sea Designs. Here's all of their info. And these are so gorgeous. Look how fun those are. And then this one is just stunning. There are so many of them. It's a nativity set. Look how pretty that star is. So I think this is what I'm going to pick from for my round and round cow. Put one of these on there. And then one other thing that I wanted to chat about before I get back to knitting is I received such a sweet package from a viewer. So in this bag is a advent calendar from last year. It is the Lay Family Yarn advent calendar from last December. This viewer was so sweet and wanted to send this to me. She actually got it last year and then hid it so that she wouldn't open it. And then she forgot that she had it. So she said she wanted to send that on to me. So I'm going to be opening that each day, and I was undecided on what I was going to do with it, but I think I've decided to do a granny stripe blanket. I have held off on doing a granny stripe blanket for years. Chelsea, this is your fault. I follow Chelsea of Legacy Fiber Arts. I am one of her Patreon members, and I just love seeing her work on her granny stripe blanket. So that's what I'm going to do with this. So I'm going to look through this bag and find day one. Remember, this is the advent calendar from last year for Lay Family Yarn. But I'm going to find day one and go ahead and open it. And then after I finish the first stripe on my round and round cowl, I'm going to start with this because it is Scrappy Sunday, guys. It's Sunday, hashtag Scrappy Sunday. So I'm going to do some scrappy knitting today as well. Thought I would check in one more time today. Our day is kind of winding down a little bit. Eric is out back cooking some fish for dinner. And the boys, Austin's out front playing basketball with a friend. Wyatt's playing games. So once we do dinner, we'll all kind of wind down for the evening because it is back to school for the boys tomorrow after Thanksgiving break and back to work for Eric after his couple of days off for Thanksgiving. And I have been sitting here. You can probably hear Wyatt upstairs playing games. I've been sitting here working on a scarf. So I started this scarf for my niece, Lily. My sister Cassie said that she would probably like a scarf for Christmas. So I just cast on maybe 20 stitches. See what size needle I'm using. US 8, 5mm. All of the details are in the project page on Ravelry, and I won't link all project pages below, but I'll have a link to where you can find me all over the webs, but on Ravelry as well. So I've just been sitting here working on this. It's super easy, just knitting. I wasn't really sure what to do for a kid's scarf, but I had this pink and purple knit picks, and I thought it would be fun to use it up for a scarf, or use some of it anyways. I don't know that I'll use it all, but it's just Bravo worsted for both of them. So I'm just gonna sit here and work on this while Eric finishes up dinner. What's in there?
Penny, I'm on the road to being rich.
You're not getting it open? Let me see it.